A man who masters attention becomes whole. His inner world, governed by clarity, discipline, and intention, reflects outwardly. His actions are coherent, his energy contained, his influence consistent. The external world responds to this coherence. Circumstances fall into place. Opportunities present themselves. People align with his vision. Power, therefore, is not imposed. It emerges naturally from the harmony between inner focus and outer expression. It is the invisible force that orchestrates reality, not by coercion, but by alignment. And in the deepest sense, attention is freedom. A man who cannot control his attention is enslaved to distractions, fears, desires, and the whims of others. He lives as a reaction, never as a creator, always as a victim of circumstance. The man who masters attention, however, is free. Free to choose his thoughts, free to determine his actions, free to shape his reality. External circumstances may be uncontrollable, but the focus of attention is always within reach. This inner sovereignty is the source of true power, the wellspring of resilience, the foundation of lasting influence. Freedom and power are inseparable when attention is mastered. And now, imagine the man who has mastered this art, who commands his attention like a conductor commanding a symphony. He walks through life with a quiet certainty, untouched by the chaos around him, unshaken by the storms that sway others. He does not need to fight for recognition, nor beg for respect, nor chase fleeting desires. The world bends toward him naturally, effortlessly, because he has learned the secret the distracted man never sees. Power does not come from chasing, from striving, from scattering oneself into fragments. Power comes from stillness. Power comes from focus. Power comes from the unwavering discipline of attention, the decision to invest every moment of consciousness into what truly matters. This man is not stronger because he is louder, not wiser because he knows more, not unstoppable because he dominates others. He is strong because he chooses what to notice and what to ignore. He is wise because he sees clearly where others are blind. He is unstoppable because no distraction, no opinion, no fear, no circumstance can fracture the deliberate command of his mind. Attention has become his kingdom, his fortress, his tool, and his weapon. Every thought is a step, every moment a building block, every glance a declaration of mastery. And so he moves through the world, not as a leaf in the wind, not as a wave tossed on the shore, but as the river itself, steady, powerful, inevitable. Others may try to pull him, tempt him, provoke him, but the current of his focus cannot be diverted. Opportunities arise, doors open, people follow, influence spreads, and life itself aligns with his presence. Not because he demanded it, but because he mastered the most fundamental power any man can possess, the power of attention. Remember this. The world is always noisy, always tempting, always pulling at you with 1,000 invisible threads. To surrender your attention is to surrender your power. To command it is to reclaim yourself, to step into a life of strength, purpose, and undeniable influence. There is no greater force a man can wield, no truer source of freedom, no more certain path to mastery. And so, let the world shout, let chaos roar, let distractions dance. The man who masters his attention stands apart, unshaken, unwavering, and invincible. He does not chase, he does not fight, he does not plead. He simply is, present, focused, a force of nature. And in that presence, in that discipline, in that deliberate command of his own consciousness, he becomes more than a man. He becomes power itself, silent, profound, and eternal. This is the secret, and it is yours to claim. Control your attention, and nothing in the world can control you.